Tri-Cities, Washington. This is not the home to any internationally known belly dance superstars, but it is a desert oasis for many women who, in their free time, practice and perform the ancient art of belly dancing. Dancing at many events in town and all over the state of Washington, a relatively young but established troupe is spreading their passion for belly dance and entertaining crowds. And now Monsoon Love Productions presents Troupe du Soleil.
Our troupe started in 2003 with a dozen ladies that were coming to class. We ranged in age from 12 to about 60 years of age. It was a very diverse bunch with varying levels of experience. And we decided to form a troupe because we wanted to present what we were doing as a group. And we wanted to be able to perform. A lot of us are performance junkies. We just like to have an audience. And we wanted to do it in the way that we thought was not only entertaining for us, but entertaining for the audience and representative of the art form of belly dance itself. Troupe du Soleil, we belly dance. We study many different sources of belly dance from around the Mediterranean and east to India. We find that there are many historical references that go all the way back to India. And so we have a lot of curiosity about those movements, where they come from, and their roots in folk dance, and how they have adapted between India and the Mediterranean as well. Each neighborhood has its own version, each geographical area has its own spin on belly dance, their own music, their own costuming, and their own way of manifesting the movements in order to interpret that music to its most entertaining point. Somewhere between the music, the movement, and the costuming, this was something I was always intrigued by, but I had an accident in 1992, and so I knew I would need a form of physical maintenance and physical therapy that would last me the rest of my life. And I'm a performance major. I got my degree in music performance, and so this one was particularly interesting because the music is so interesting, and wearing shiny stuff is lots of fun too. It was just a natural.
Actually, I went into a club that Karina was teaching at to take a yoga class, and the yoga class was not happening that day, but her class was, and so she talked me into taking it, and that's basically what got me started.
I have wanted to belly dance since I was 5 years old. I remember I had a picture book from the library. It was all about a harem and the women in their costumes with their veils, and I thought they were really beautiful. And then sometime that same year, I remember seeing a belly dancer on TV and just thinking, that is the coolest thing ever. But so I wanted to for a really, really long time, but I actually didn't start dancing until 5 years ago.
somehow they think belly dance means adult entertainment. And while adults are entertained, nobody loses their costume. And this dance without its costume would just not be that attractive. So let's not think about that, okay? Let's think about how pretty the costumes are and how well they work with the music to make the dance fit the music.
The biggest misconception is, like, especially because some people at my church are really conservative, so I'll tell them and they go, and I have to say, I don't strip, I belly dance. So it's the biggest misconception.
Do I like having Karina? Yes, I do like having Karina as instructor. She's got a lot of professionalism and she's really strict on doing things correctly.
I love having Karina as an instructor because one of my favorite things about her is, like, currently I'm having problems with my left knee, and so she's really good to show me how to do the steps to accommodate my knee, and she's really good about giving you advice and encouragement, and she's probably one of the best instructors of anything I've ever had.
Karina's style and the way that she likes to choreograph is a lot different than a lot of the other troupes, and that's what I like about it. The music is different, more creative, and she tends to use the motions and the moves from several different techniques.
One of the things that really stands out for me with Troupe du Soleil is the camaraderie of the women in the troupe. Right now, how we're always there to support each other and encourage each other, and no one is interested in being the diva. Everybody's interested in just, you know, taking their turn in their spotlight, but just really being supportive and nurturing.
I think the biggest thing for belly dance is to just be able to let your guard down and have fun. I mean, it's really, really difficult for people nowadays to do that, and I think it's the hardest part about this form of dance is it's different, it's unusual, and people have a hard time kind of letting their guard down.
It really is, for me, it is one of the few things that really is accepting of all women, where it doesn't matter your skill level, you're going to feel graceful and you're going to feel beautiful doing it.
You never know what you can do until you try. And with belly dance, you don't have to be any certain physique, and everybody starts from where they're at and they progress from there. And so it's an art form that everybody can enjoy.
Perhaps you share the same passion for the dance, or are curious and would like to learn more.